Hello, children. Last week we learned the lesson measurement, and in that we learned only how to find out the length of the things around us. Today I will teach you the second part of measurement, that is weight, volume, and capacity. Now, what are these? Let's go on and see. Some of the measurements that we use. A common balance. A common balance is pan on both sides, and these iron measures are put according to the weight on the pan. Electronic balance measures things when we go to the shop or even at home when mama wants to bake a cake. Scale for the body weight. This we find at the doctors, or some of us have it at home. These are the measurements used in shops. The very first one, that is the spring balance, is used in either the paperman shop, the old paperman shop, or sometimes it is used in other shops. While as the cans that are on top, that is the measuring can, is used by the milkman. When we go and buy milk, he said 5 milliliters of milk or 100 milliliters of milk. So that is the measure they use. While on the right hand side is the cans with a little spout on top. That is used in the grocer's shop or even in the ration shop where they measure kerosene. Now children, let us see what is mass or weight. A mass of an object is a measure by how heavy the object is. Means if you're catching a ball, is it heavy or is it light? It will be heavy. But on the other hand, if you are catching a feather, feather is lighter than the ball. So, example, there is 1000 grams in 1 kilogram. 1000 grams in 1 kilogram. Spring balance. A spring scale or a spring balance is a type of mechanical force or weighing scale. It consists of a spring fixed at one end of the ring and the other end to a hook inside the scale. If we attach an object at the other, the spring inside compresses and shows the weight of the object. Electronic balance. Electronic balance is a machine that has a platform on top. The object to be weighed is kept on that platform. Electrical signal transmits the signals into the weighing indicator that you see in green. Common balance. Common balance is defined as the balance which is having each arm as suspended. The unknown mass is kept in one arm and the known mass, that is the iron measures, is kept on the other until they both become equivalent. Equivalent means equal. Electronic balance. There are markings from 0 to 200 on the revolving plate in the front. The person stands on the scale and the pointer will show the weight of that person. If something is weighed using the standard weight, it measures the same no matter who does the weighing. The kilogram is a standard unit for measuring weight. Now children, we'll go on to page number 30 of our textbook and I'll explain it to you. Here you can see the picture of Sonu and Nandu. Sonu is weighing a ball and on one pan is the ball and on the other pan is 17 marbles. He says his ball weighs 17 marbles. While Nandu says the same ball in my pan weighs only 10 marbles. Now why does this happen? This happens because Sonu's marbles are smaller than Nandu's marbles. Now, children, when we go to the shop, we see the shopkeeper and we say, I want 1 kilogram of sugar. While your friend says, I want 5 kilograms of wheat. Yet, Anita says, please give me 2 kilograms of jowar. Now, how does this person weigh the things? He uses the common balance to weigh it. The common balance with the metal measures. Children, let's go on to this exercise. Make a guess about the weight of the given things. Is it greater than or lesser than 1 kilogram? Then go to a shop and check if your guess is right. Things: a packet of salt. It can be half kilo, it can be 500 grams, or it can be 250 grams, depending on what we have. And one big lump of jaggery, 50 biscuits, 5 cups of sugar. All these can be different from person to person. Now, children, we'll go on to the third part of our measurement, that is volume and capacity. To measure the quantity of liquid a vessel can hold means to measure the capacity of that vessel. How much that bucket, that mug, that glass can hold. Children, look at the picture and you will find Amit and Sarah filling up buckets. Each of them have got different buckets and different ways of filling the bucket. Amit has a glass in his hand and is filling a bigger bucket of water, while Sarah has a lota or a pot in her hand and is filling a smaller bucket. So let us see what the amount of liquid that is there in that bucket. There is a difference in the capacity of the same bucket as measured by the glass and by the pitcher, because the capacity of the glass and the pitchers are not alike, are not equal. Now, children, when we use the standard measures of measuring any liquid, it will be the same. So, if a capacity of a vessel is measured using the standard unit, it will always be the same. A liter is a standard unit for measuring liquid. And these are the measurements that we use to measure milk or kerosene or water. This is a measure of 1 liter the milkman uses to measure the milk. While this picture shows, the picture on the right shows the measurement used for measuring kerosene or oil. Children, let's revise lesson number 7, measurement, that is length, weight and capacity. You have to write these things down in your classwork notebook. Length. Meter is used to measure bigger distances, that is, the distance between two places, like the distance between the church and the school, or the distance between your house and the school. Centimeter is used to measure short distances, that is, the distance between the A and the B class, or the length of a pencil, or the length of your ruler. Weight is nothing but mass. Kilogram is used for measuring weight. Example, a packet of salt, sugar, tomatoes, apples, etc. Volume. Volume and capacity. Liter is used to measure liquid. Example, water, milk, kerosene and oil. Length. A meter is used to measure the length, breadth of a table. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Meter is written as M in short. Centimeter is written as cm in short. Weight. A kilogram is a standard unit for measuring weight. Kilogram is written as kg in short. Grams is written as g In short, 1000 gram is equal to 1 kilogram. Capacity. A liter is a standard unit for measuring liquid. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. Liter is written as L in short and milliliter is written as ml in short. Now children, observe this table and see. In the table, write whether you will measure the following in length, distances in centimeters or meters. The length of the pencil, centimeter. The distance between two buildings, meters. The width of the road, meter. The length of your notebook, centimeter. The length of your mobile phone, centimeter. The distance between two poles, that is meters. Then fill in the blanks. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Kilogram is a standard unit of measuring weight. Liter is a standard unit of measuring liquid. The amount of water that is needed to fill any container is called dash of the container, capacity of the container. The small divisions between two markings on scale are called millimeters. The length of a textbook is measured in centimeters. Question number 2. What measurements will you use for the following? Circle the correct answer. A bottle of water, will it be meter, liter or kilogram? Yes, liter. Length of a pencil, kilogram, centimeter or meter? Yes, centimeter. Number 3, a big lump of jaggery. Is it centimeter, kilogram or liter? Yes, kilogram. A tea powder, liter, meter or kilogram? Kilogram. A length of a chili, kilogram, liter or centimeter? Yes, centimeter. A packet of juice, centimeter, meter or liter? Liter. The distance between two houses is measured in meter. In short, meter is written as, yes, good, m. In short, centimeter is written as cm. In short, kilogram is written as kg. Children, now sit back and write the notes that I've given you, as well as the exercise I'm giving you. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. God bless.